Hello guys, welcome to the trends at 247. Here we tell you the gist, we give you the exact information the way it is. Today Donald Trump and Putin had a meeting to meet at Alaska so as to discuss the situations and to come to a conclusion on the issue of ceasefire, right, in the Ukrainian slash Russian battle that has existed for almost 3 years. It might please you now to know that so far since 1945, this is the first time we'll be having a kind of serious battle between nations like that that escalate or that extend to 3 years consistently. And so there have been attempts that have been made to see if this battles, if this fight can cease automatically. Remember Donald Trump in his presidential campaign made some statement that says that he was going to make sure he brought peace between Russia and the Ukraine. So they had a meeting today. President Vladimir Putin from Russia, and then the American president. But the take homes, in fact, because much was so expected from this meeting, Hillary Clinton had to say that if Donald Trump, as at today, was able to bridge this peace gap, if he was able to resolve or come to a conclusion or a deal, that she will personally nominate him for a Nobel Prize. All right, so but at the end of the meeting, it was shocking to find out why Vladimir Putin insisted that okay, they have come to a deal, or he feels that they were fine with the agreement. Donald Trump says that being a businessman, until a deal is made, there is no deal, right? So this were the take homes. Until a deal is made, there is no deal. As far as he was concerned, after the 2 hour 30 minutes of presentation and discussion, Trump felt that a deal had not yet been decided by Vladimir Putin. He felt that Putin was not saying some stuff. He felt that they have not come to the conclusion of that discussion. However, he said he was going to schedule on that meeting, and probably was going to have a meet with and the Ukrainian president. But my take here is this. Now look at the world, please. Imagine if Donald Trump, imagine if the Xi Jinping of China and all of these guys come together, just few people, I'm talking about less than 6 people, and they make peace and strike a deal and say, look, we want to make the world a better place, we want to make this world a unique place. We have this plan to say that in our generation, when we are president, the world was the best place it has ever been. Like, instead of competing among themselves, who is the world power, who is leading who and who is not controlling who, they all come together and say, let's make the peace in the world. We are the one, we are the children who will make the world a better place. And they begin to bring a kind of serious peace, development for humanity, growth, that it will be said that so generation, the leaders, the global leaders in a particular generation did better than either the previous generations or generations to come. Why can't they set a peaceful record in developing humanity? That's my take. That look, there are less than 6 people. These 6 people's decision can mad the whole world. It can set the world ablaze, and these people's decision can actually make life better for everybody on the globe, right? These people's decision can probably lead to the loss of lives and properties of many. They're just few. We have the Vladimir Putin, we have Xi Jinping of China, we have Donald Trump, We have this president of North Korea. We have the president of Israel, and prime minister of Israel, and a few of them like that. You under needing a modern of the Modi of India. If these guys can come together today and form a peaceful talk that will shift the globe, I'm telling you that rather than competing among themselves to say who is a world power, who is not world power, why not compete to say we're the world best generation that's ever existed, and that we are setting a pace for the whole of our lifetime in service, that we will give humanity the best peace that's ever had on earth. If these guys have this record set this straight, if these guys are able to make peace, the world will be a different place, and you will be shocked that they would have set a record that next set of humanity will want to emulate. What do you think? This is just all I'm thinking. But we don't want this Ukrainian-Russian war to continue, because while these few people, because of the ego of a few persons, because of the grievance of a few persons, because of the sentiments of a few persons, the whole people have to die. Do you know how many thousand people have lost their lives? People who were not in this negotiation, people whose plan wasn't there, people who didn't know anything about this guy's grievances. They have zero influence when it comes to the sentiment of the people. Yeah, they are the one dying. Now, since Russia and Ukraine has started fighting in the past 3 years, have any of these two guys received a bullet? No. Have they ever had one sleepless night? No. They keep sleeping. There are people who have they lost one family member? No. Do any of them lost a child? No. Did they lost a property? No. Did they lost their money? No. So there are others who are suffering from the decision of the ego of a few people, where a few persons, just two persons, decide to say we will not make peace, and over 200,000 people are dying. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And over 2 million people have been displaced because one or two persons say I cannot bow, because one or two persons say no, I must prove that I'm a president. Your proof that you're proving that you're somebody has led to the deaths of thousands of millions. Please, guys, what do you think? This is just my take about this, just to summarize it so that it shouldn't be a very long or lengthy video. I decided to say, okay, let me come up with this, right? So we'll look at this and see. Let me hear you from the comment section. Thank you for listening to me.